Good evening. I'm Victor White. I was the 7th principal of Deer Park Junior High, the longest serving principal at 13 years. And we are tonight celebrating this fantastic facility that all of us have enjoyed. The building itself looks a little different than it did when it was first opened. We've added a gymnasium, we've added an additional orchestra room and science rooms. What one time was a really nice wood shop and drafting area is now multi-purpose room and computer labs. We've turned art rooms into additional computer labs. We've initially had an upgrade to add an SLC class, so the building has changed a little bit, but the basic format is the same. It's always been a place where those three main halls have educated and nurtured the growth of thousands of students, many of whom have come back to serve as teachers and administrators in this building. I went to Deer Park Junior High as a student, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade in the late 60s.
So many of the teachers, so many of the administrators, the superintendents are all men and women who went to Deer Park schools when they were in school.
My name is Cheryl Westmoreland and I went to Deer Park Junior High.
I'm Paula Schamberger and I went to Deer Park Junior High.
I'm Morgan Whittemore and I went to Deer Park Junior High.
I'm Joel Berry and I went to Deer Park Junior High.
I'm Gina Corey and I went to Deer Park Junior High.
I'm Amy Peters and I went to Deer Park Junior High.
I'm Amy Mashburn and I went to Deer Park Junior High.
Hi, I'm Laura Baker and I went to Deer Park Junior High.
I'm Candace Adams and I went to Deer Park Junior High.
My name is Lisa Meyer and I went to Deer Park Junior High.
I'm Chris Truitt and I went to Deer Park Junior High.
I'm Taylor Henson and I went to Deer Park Junior High.
Hi, I'm Jerry Rossi and I went to Deer Park Junior High.
My name is Pam Schaefer and I went to Deer Park Junior High.
I'm Brooke Nance and I went to Deer Park Junior High.
I'm Taylor Sims and I went to Deer Park Junior High.
Hi, Jen McLaughlin, theater teacher. I didn't go to Deer Park Junior High, but I did cut here as fast as I could. And now, even though I didn't go to school here, I've still been accepted into the family, which I think is just absolutely wonderful that we're all one big family no matter where we went to school. So.
There were a couple of elementary schools, but only one junior high and one high school. And it was just like, we were just like a big family because it was a small district and everybody knew everybody. Well, one of the biggest changes is when I go back to visit, the teachers are kids who I taught in school.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm Frank Silliman. I started working at Deer Park Junior High School in 1963. And I finished my career here 5 years ago, so I'll put in 46 years at Deer Park Junior High School. I can remember when your principal, Dr. Reagan, enrolled here as a 7th grader one day.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tiffany Reagan and I'm the current principal of Deer Park Junior High. One of my first memories of Deer Park Junior High is of registering here as a new student mid-year, and our counselor at the time, Mr. Frank Simmelman, was so incredibly kind to me.
I taught Dr. Adair, who is our present superintendent.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, when I went to Deer Park Junior High, this building wasn't here. So that portion of North Campus, between Gase Mason and back to 8th Street, was Deer Park Junior High.
50 years ago, Deer Park Junior High came into being. Our plaque and our entryway that lists the school board members and the construction company uses the date 1965. And our cornerstone, entered by the Masons on the outside of the building, uses the date 1966.
The current building was inhabited initially in January 3rd, 1967. The initial building cost was $2 million. That included all of the construction, the facilities itself, furnishings, and such for the school to open. 130,000 plus square foot facility has been enjoyed by all of us and thousands of kids. To put things in perspective, the cost was $2 million. We just built a new San Jacinto Elementary. It cost a little over $25 million. So things have changed down through the 50 years.
And it was pretty basic then. You had football, basketball, track, and that was about it in middle school.
My name is Harold Flynn. I have been a teacher coach here at Deer Park Junior High for 26 years. I've had a great run here of athletics over the years. Kids work hard, they're fun to coach, and I was very proud to be a coach for all these kids over these years.
Hi, I'm Susie Kramer, and I've been coaching for 34 years. 23 of those years were here at Deer Park Junior High. The athletic program has just been awesome. We've worked hard to build it, to have a lot of pride in what we do, and our girls work hard, and we're proud of every student athlete that's come through this program. It's been a privilege also to have coached with amazing people throughout the 23 years that I've coached. I've coached with numerous great people that I just love and admire.
And like, so what's so amazing to me is that every so often they'll have a little get-together at the junior high, and it's just amazing that it's kept up so well. It still looks like almost like a new school. They've done such a wonderful job of keeping it up.
I'm Libby De La Cruz, and I've been working here at Deer Park Junior High 30 years. I have enjoyed working all these years, every day, you know. I look forward for coming to work every morning, although I do have, you know, sometimes I'm tired, but I look forward to it every morning.
At least every 5 years or so, they would have a reunion and a get-together and of all the old teachers. And so many of them would come. And he won't tell you, but I'll tell you. Frank Simmelman was anything that happened, he was like a newspaper. Everybody called Frank, Mr. Simmelman. Everybody called him, and he would spread the news. And do you know, to this day, I still get Christmas cards from people from Deer Park. Well, it's been over 50 years. All I can say is that when I think about Deer Park, of course, you know good and well everything wasn't perfect, but the only things I think about are the wonderful times we had.
I think there is a real strong sense of tradition and pride at Deer Park Junior High that will last a long, long time, because there's so many different generations of families that have gone through the school.
Deer Park Junior is a great place for students to come to school.
Deer Park Junior High, a great place for kids to go to school.
It's a great place for kids to go to school.
Es un lugar muy bueno para que estudien sus hijos.
It's a great place for kids to go to school.
It's a great place for kids to go to school.
Great place for kids to go to school.
It's a great place for kids to go to school. Deer Park Junior High is a great place to go to school. It's a great place to go to school. It's a great place to go to school.
Deer Park Junior High is a great place for children to go to school.
Deer Park Junior High School has always been a great place for the kids to go to school, and my prayer is that it will continue to always be a great place for kids to go to school.
It's just been a great place for kids to go to school.